So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is now to perform. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. And that has been knocked clear. Stood up well to him there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Camara and Torres. McGinn. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Guardiola. Quarter of an hour played. Asensio. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. And it's Ruben Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played back in. Beckenbauer.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cash. Konsa. Onana. Now Konsa. Oh, good read. Now there's a... How about that? It's in! And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
After 27 minutes,
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Not the most accurate pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, big chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Guardiola. Costa Curta. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. And it's Figo to Guardiola. And here's a player who has defied... And the shot! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Asensio. And that has put paid to that. Del Piero, and Del Piero! And that is a...
He has to do better, especially from there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. Cash. Asensio
has been indicated.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Beckenbauer. Ruben Neves. And it's Figo. And it's Ruben Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lobbed in behind. There's the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's the stuff you work on.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Mbappe, and he's running through. Real chance here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely aimed pass. Onana. Watkins. McGinn. Here's Asensio. Oh, he's played it in low. Czech catches it safely. Ruben Neves has created one goal already. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Camera. Konsa. Asensio. And here's Watkins. Tries a shot! Figo. Ruben Neves. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
The attendance
Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he finish? It's in! Watkins duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Watkins. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Antar. Great chance! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Another one! This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against boys. Nice control. Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Watkins. Cash. Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. And Matson. McGinn. 75 minutes played. Ruben Neves. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's the hit! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Figo, and here's Del Piero. Oh, nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cash did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Asensio. He came in hard, very hard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Figo. He's through, now is he in? That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitutions taking place.
Haaland.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Watkins. 2 minutes to be added on. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Haaland. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim? And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kaká. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Haaland. Neymar. And the shot. Kaká! And again! Blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Now it's Haaland. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Great chance! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. It's a throw-in. And here's Giroud. Conte. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Conte. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Well read, nice interception. And here's Haaland. Guardiola. Cleared without hesitation. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Neymar. It's run loose, who's going to get there? A win here, so important to their ambitions. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a sharp pass. Beckenbauer. Kaká. Costa Curta.
Costa Curta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. this physical challenge. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Conte. And he's picked out the run. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That's a super give and go. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Costa Corta.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Beckenbauer. Now Kaká. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Foot in. Played over towards the opposite flank. Hollingshead. He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a really well-measured ball. Kaká. Conte. Guardiola. Conte. Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, Griezmann. Numero 9, numero 11, Neymar. Numero 13, numero 8.
And here's Giroud.
Il numero 6.
And he tries a shot!
Il numero 18.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And it's Maradona. Now it's Torres. Rice. And here's Torres. He's played him through. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Fernando Torres certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Giroud. Pass is just off target.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306
So we've reached the hour
spettatori.
mark. He has found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard. 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 Fernando Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Long. Nice bit of trickery. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hollingshead. And that's another good win of the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
And Torres! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hollingshead. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's cut it out.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Lobbed in behind. Goes in for the header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Can he put it away? They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Played up towards the front line. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's got to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. So not long left in this now. Rice. That is good alertness. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Giroud. Oh, that's fabulous. Giroud! And that is a truly outstanding save. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Beckham. Rice. Van Bouten. Belletti. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh no, what has happened here? Beckenbauer. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Hollingshead. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Belletti. He's found a way past. And here's Figo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
They have what they want. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar. Oh, super find. Now, this could be a chance. He's had a hit!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Figo. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Figo. And the shot! Bayer can claim that. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
In with the challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. And here's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Back into the middle. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Now it's Owen. Mbappe. Great ball and tries a shot! And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Figo. Guardiola. And here's Del Piero. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Beckenbauer. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that could set him on his way. Kaká looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
2 added minutes
That's
has been
Owen.
indicated.
Owen is fouled. There's a quick free kick. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Kaká. Guardiola. Kaká. And it's Del Piero. And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
In wishing our birthday boy a very
we're
special
underway again.
birthday.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your...
Owen! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. And here's Owen. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Guardiola. Here's Figo. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vardiol.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
And Piala! Yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So,
Neymar.
time for changes
Number
on
9,
both sides, actually.
Messi.
This is
Coming
quite
on the
a
field.
battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Maradona.
Oh, really well played.
Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Maradona. Oh, they can break here. He's found a way through. That is good alertness. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now the finish! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goals.
Wide man. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Pedri. And it's Owen. Gets his pass away. That's Valverde. Great hit! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Del Piero. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Del Piero! And now the breakaway. Now it's Owen. Now it's Maradona. Maradona was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta makes the interception. Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Del Piero. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Owen. Number 13, Federico Valverde. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe.
Van Dijk. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.